my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
Welcome to Earful of Bj, Week 2, with BJ and me, the Faj. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, let me tell you, that was a great idea in that song there, Jess.
Thanks.
That was awesome.
Thanks. You know, I was just driving in my car, and one day it just came to me.
Oh,
Why
that's-
not use the Pokemon theme song?
By golly, that's right, man.
Definitely. Well, guys, sorry about last week. We didn't have a show. We did, but
We
for
did
some
it.
yeah, we did it. For some reason, we had a malfunction with the GarageBand. It just deleted our show.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We can't understand why, and it was upsetting, and we're upset. But
Yeah.
we're back this week.
You just never know about digital stuff, electronic equipment. But anyway, man, we had a great interview with Ethan. We had him on, and it was really a good one. But so we'll have to get him back on whenever we can. So
Yeah, definitely. He had a really good interview.
yeah.
It was exciting. But so week 1 is in the books, and it was exciting. It was a good week. It was great to be back.
Oh, absolutely, yes. All right, let's talk about our teams here.
Our 2 teams?
Yeah.
Okay. My team's good. I think it's pretty good. It was solid. It wasn't great. Definitely some areas I need to improve. I lost, but I see a good foundation that I can work on and hopefully get myself to the playoffs.
Yeah, same here. Basically, all that. And Palmer, I thought, did good, and a few other of my players. But yeah, I got some work, so I got to keep my nose to the grind here and hopefully get some wins.
Yeah, but there's no reason you don't have a playoff team. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of players, let's move to our rookies here. Sean got himself a big win.
Woo!
Yeah.
Congrats, Sean.
And we all made fun of him for taking 4 quarterbacks. Too bad we don't have that bit we had on the last segment.
Yeah,
but,
really.
He proved everyone, and Alex Smith had a great day. And I tell you what, he could go 2-0. He's got Mark this week, so that would be pretty exciting.
Absolutely. And Reagan has an insanely close game with Trent by about 1 point.
Yeah, he lost by a little over a point. It's like, man, that's just
wow.
insane. But it was but Trent's got a great roster, so that proves what Reagan can do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And Chris goes for 146 in a blowout against Ethan.
Man, what he picked up right where he did last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He that's a lot of points to score, and it'll be exciting to see what Chris can do going forward.
No doubt, no doubt.
The guy I took number 1 last year, Andrew Luck, led Matt to a big old win over Colin. And I had Colin in my top 5 projected teams. So that's big for Matt. I mean, Luck had a great day. Carried him.
Absolutely. Yeah, he had, 43-something points or something like that.
40-something, yeah. It was a good day.
Yeah, great start for him. And
4 touchdowns, no picks.
no doubt. And Mark struggles with 56 points in a loss to Logan. So.
Yeah, didn't score much, and that's why I say, his roster has a lot of work, so I think Sean could potentially go 2-0.
Yeah.
Wow, who would have thought?
He needs to change his name, too, man.
Yeah, hey, Mark, change your name. Along with a few others.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but oh well. I've picked first twice in the draft, and what I think that does is it makes you feel like you have to win week 1 to kind of show everyone that my draft pick was worth it. It justified a number 1 pick.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Anthony did that against Jake. He showed that his draft pick was right. Cam Newton performed well. He took a lot of hits, and I think that's got to scare Anthony a little because he got beat around out there, didn't he?
Oh, big time. And, he did really good, but I'll tell you what, the Broncos have his number. At least I think.
Yeah,
man.
it was pretty mean at times.
Oh, no doubt. Hey, our primetime Red Bull featured game of week 1, Clay and Eric. Eric got him good.
Oh, yes, he did. And that's a new segment we're doing this year, is each week we pick what we call our primetime Red Bull featured game of the week.
Yeah.
And so last week was Clay and Eric, and I have Eric as the number 1 roster in the league. That's just me. I know he auto-draft, but it's solid from top to bottom.
Oh, man,
And,
I'd say.
I know Clay has a good one, too, so that was a good matchup.
Definitely.
Guys, Brady brought it to my attention that if it would be possible, you don't have to do it if you want to, but if you could put your actual names behind your Pokemon names, I think it would be a lot more convenient.
Oh yeah, and just save a lot of time for people searching and players and stuff. And
Yeah, because I know when we do this show, we're always trying to find out who everyone is, and it's hard to remember right now, especially at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
I agree with Brady. It sure would save some time
yeah,
and help out.
So if you like the idea, we don't need any feedback. We're not asking for any, but if you could just go ahead and change that'd be great.
Yeah.
We had our first trade of the year. Clay traded with Sam. Sam gave up his 7th round pick, which was the Cardinals defense, for a guy that Clay had just picked up off the waiver wire in tight end Jordan Cameron. I don't like to use the word trade rate because it's not very nice. It's not a good term. But just because you guys are familiar with it, I'm going to use it. Was this a trade rape? Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, good question.
I don't know. I can tell you this. I think it definitely leans toward Clay because he just picked him up. So I'm not saying it was wrong on Clay's part, but I'm just saying it was. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it pays off. But
Yeah.
just be careful out there, guys. Be careful.
That's right. All right. Here.
So this is another new one.
I can't even pronounce this, so.
I got it. This is the hashtag Werner Pikowski Run for One.
That's it, man. That's right. By golly. Every year, Brady starts out hot and asks if it's too early to declare him champ.
Yeah, that little sun gun. Last year on the message board, he started like 3-0, 4-0, or 5-0, whatever it was. And he goes, guys, do we even have to finish the year, or can we just go ahead and call me champion? And I was like, what? And so this year, he starts off 1-0. And he texts me today and says, so, am I already the champion, or do we have to finish? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So this year, we're going to do this thing. It's called Keeping Up with the hashtag Werner Pikowski Run for One segment. And each week, we're going to update where our 2016 champion is. So feel free throughout the week to give me your thoughts on this, on the hashtag Werner Pikowski Run for One, which was, you can use that on Facebook, you can text us, you can call us, and we'll share it on air. I think it'd be a kind of a fun thing to do. Oh, and we will also accept hashtag Feel the Wern.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's look at our primetime Red Bull featured game of week 2.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Kyle versus Cody, and they are both sitting at 1-0.
Yeah, two solid teams. Both guys drafted really well, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I played Kyle last week, and he put the whooping on me. And, he could do it to Cody this week, but I'm going to say Cody takes this one.
Yeah?
He's got Aaron Rodgers that just picks up his team and puts him on his back and carries him. I don't see any reason why Cody doesn't go 2-0 here.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, remember, that would have been my number one pick.
Yeah, you did say that you would take him number one over
definitely. But I'll tell you what, this works out good because I'm going to pick Kyle. I think he's got a good team here with Lamar Miller, the running back. He gets lots of carries, and he's going to be strong. And, Mariota, he's very versatile, and quarterback there. And Greg Olsen, tight end for the Panthers. I think he's going to take it. So
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. Definitely
Yeah.
fair. And guys, we had a good bid on this also last week, but so we'll redo it here. Hashtag Drafterzaster 2016. Ouch.
Ooh, yeah, man. It was scheduled at a time. Everybody knew it. And here we had a 45-minute delay, and people had things going on. And
We were out golfing, cut that short. I don't know how many holes, and that's expensive. We planned our whole day around
Yeah.
it. So I'm gonna go ahead and propose to Clay right now, if I could go ahead and submit a possible rule to be added to the survey at the end of the year. If we could just make it a possibility to start the draft at exactly precisely the time that it's supposed to start. I talked with several people that think that's a good idea, and it has nothing to do with anyone, not
Right.
against anyone, but this seems to happen every year.
yeah.
And if we could just get started, because, I think you had plans and had to delay those along with other people. Sean had to drive to Indy.
Yeah, so he was
But-
late. And
So if we could just possibly have that as a vote. I know some people are for it, but let's just at least give that an option.
absolutely. All right. Hey, let's talk about the Colts here just a little bit. How about that?
Do we have to?
Well, disaster.
Guys, they're not very good. They're not very good.
Man, especially that defense. I mean, they just lost the game for us, and Pagano.
No, Pagano lost the game for him.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
That's true.
He's the defense sucked, but Pagano lost the game.
Yeah, they got a lot of injured players right now too. So
yeah, I understand that. But I have had better timeout management on Madden. I've never had worse timeout management than Pagano did.
yeah, he's
I mean, that was unbelievable.
yeah, he's got to go. I mean, it's past time.
It's due time.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean,
I agree.
It's so clear to the normal person, even. Why can't the higher ups see that?
And he's just got to manage that better. And we see regression in players that we shouldn't see regression in, and that's not good. That's just it's frustrating as a Colts fan. I still love them, and we're gonna battle, and there's a chance they could still do something in this division. But we got to see something from these guys.
Oh, absolutely. With luck behind them, man, come on, they should be winning games. So.
Yes, they should. But all right, guys, well, let us know what you think about that, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us, and have a good week.
Later.